Hello devs. So today we gonna continue our app implementation. We going to do the first screen, the entry list screens, the programming all the functionalities. Let's open the main activity. To do this shortcut, you make Shift Command and O to open this shortcut and filter all the files in your project. So in here, let's remove this, let's remove all of these. And in my theme, yes, in here, let's create a nav controller. Remember nav controller, add dependency. Okay. Let's see. Where is that? Navigation compose. Okay. Just put in here. Just to put everything in compose comment. So is importing. Let's continue. So nav host import nav controller start destination. So in here add in our presentation, add a new Kotlin class file and add a nav graph file. So in here we add an object, entries list, and add another. I search for type safe navigation compose, go to the documentation, and you see here I want this, the serialization annotation. So let's see the dependencies we need. Okay, we need this plugin. Let's add the comment also. So in here, plugin. Okay. Need this navigation compose. I think this we already have. So let's confirm that. Android navigation compose. And the version is 287. Let's see, 287, yes. Navigation compose. Okay. Fragments node testing. Let's add this. For later testing. Convert this to tone. Okay. And sync now. So now everything is supposed to work correct. So okay, let's see, we can add our annotation. Seria Let's see. Okay, I don't see this. You have to add this also. So let's go. Sync now. Okay, now we can import it. Data class. Time entry form. File time entry. But I want to ask Gemini why. Okay, remove this, add this, because can be null. And by default, I'm gonna add a null, just to have a default value. And in here, add also serial value. Okay, serial is this. Okay, to use context with contextual. Okay. Okay, let's change this to time entry ID. It could be long. And now we have, so when we enter the screen, we get the time entry from the database. And now we change this to remove this to entry lists. Okay. We need to add a composable with entries list, and in here we have our screen root. Repository is Google. Okay. Top level. So the top level. Okay. Now, to generate Java language, no, I want Kotlin. So I pass to this and add this plugin. Only this. Sync now. So let's see. It's complaining. Let's remove all of these. Let's remove this and import again, just to check. Okay. And now everything is okay. It's just an error of import. Okay, let's run the app and see what's happened. So it crashes. Let's see why. Let's change this to compact and see what happens. So okay, I miss in the coin modules to add the view models. Okay, view model. module equals to module. So view model entries view model. I just add this to add the import, and then I have view model of entry list view models. Do the same to time entry view model of. So in here, need to add the view models module and run again. Let's clear this, and now it's working. Okay. So let's start to implement the buttons and our date. So first thing, we're gonna put the current date in the middle. So let's close this, open our entries, lists view model, okay, and add an init val current date equals to date, not date picker, date, state, update, copy, current date equals to, let's add in here val formatted current date, simple date format with a format, current date. You missed the local, so local dot get default formatted current date, and with this we probably see the date if everything is okay. Yes, it's displaying the current date. So in our entries list screen, what's missing is on action, entry list actions, let's start to adding our actions. So on previous day click it, okay, that the object on floating action button, click it. Let's add the data, okay, and in here on action, on fab click it, previous day click it, okay, our button to next day click it, okay. In here we need to add an action, need a column and an action. Need to create this. Let's call it only action, and this when action add the remaining branches just to be more readable. I'm going to add the function in here, so let's create a function, private function, to get date, update date, and pass. Let me think a little bit. So I want a function that receives one date, current date, or date before or date after, and update our state. Okay, so to do that, let's see. Let's pass the date and then see the best way. So can do this, pass date, okay, sorry about that. So in here we can pass date. Okay. On next take we get, so add a lambda, previous day. Let's see if the previous day, update date. Let's see if everything is okay. Okay, if I click previous, okay, 19. Next is 21. Okay, I have to have a variable in here, private var current date, and pass our current date in here, and in here change to current date, because if you see, if I click previous, it's always in, it's every time in 19, because it's getting the current date -1, and the same for next one. So with this variable I fixed that error. No, I forgot something. I forgot to update the variable. Okay, remove this, pass current date, do the same for in here, and pass the current date. Okay, let's check again. and now it's working correctly. Let's see if change the, okay, change the month. Very good. And now let's implement the click on the middle. So to do that, I want to add in UI a new package called components and add a new Kotlin class file going to be our date picker. Let's call it my date picker. Composable. Picker. By remember. Saveable. Mutable state of false. Okay. It's not var, it's val, and need to import everything. So in here you change to show date picker to 2. And in here if show date picker and my date picker. Date picker. Okay, date picker dialog. Okay, is wrong. Let's remove this and see. Okay, on this miss request, okay, we need this. So we need a confirm button. Confirm button. Just okay, the button. One click. And in here you have the text. Okay. On this miss request, let's add now a one. Let's remove the request on this miss. And in here, on this miss, this, okay. Show date picker equals to false. Let's see if opens everything. Okay. So val state, remember date picker state, and in here have to add a date picker with the state. Okay, and on selected date long. I'm gonna pass the date. Let's see. And in non-quick, we pass unselected date and pass date. Okay. You pass date and pass this. Okay. Now in here, unselected date. I'll open the lambda and on action. Entries listance. Okay, we need the selected date, so open this data class on selected date and pass a date, import, and now you can pass this on selected date and pass date equals to date. I think yes, okay. Just to be selected date, just to be more readable. So selected date, pass selected date. In our view model. So now it's complaining. In here, we're gonna have update date and pass action.date. Let's see if it's working. So I'm open. Okay. Select 18, confirm, and okay, it's working correctly, but don't dismiss the alert dialog. So we need to dismiss it. So on dismiss request, okay, I missed this. Can do this. Dismiss. I forgot to add this. Okay. And this, when on click, Android selected, we have to add show date picker equals to false. Okay. I think now is everything okay. Okay, let's select 5, confirm. Okay, and now it's working. Let's add our cancel button. So let's see, is calling dismiss button. So in here, dismiss button, text button, on click equals to on dismiss, and in here text dismiss. So let's convert this to string resources, confirm, and dismiss. I don't want dismiss, I want to change to cancel. Cancel. Okay. Check again. Okay, now we have a cancel. If cancel, everything is okay. So for today, it's all. We in the tomorrow we're gonna start to filling our entry lists, but we need entries to fill it. So I think the best way tomorrow is to manage the time entry screen and add entries to our database, and then go back to this screen and see and show all the lists.